Here comes the nasty gram.
Send a priest to save my soul, forget it.
Welcome back to the Nastygram D&D podcast. This is Tangled Web, Chapter 23, Desperate Alliance.
Too hard is the poison to the heart of a sick.
Welcome back to the Nastygram Dungeons & Dragons podcast. I am your Dungeon Master for the final time, Jake.
This is Josh playing Zavir Malira, twice born, also under new management.
Hey folks, Dan here playing Salivar, the Warlock. Not looking forward to the family reunion.
What's good, fam? Matt here playing Jidin Duskrin, the arcane trickster rogue, who is searching his dad's hands for that pack of cigarettes. Not seeing him.
This is Devin, and I'll be playing Moon Maiden Salai.
I wouldn't have thought like this entire arc would essentially just be us resolving Matt and Dan's like familial issues,
Yeah,
daddy
right?
issues and mommy issues.
Great.
Like
Yours
just do an epic.
Yeah,
Yours
no doubt.
too. You know, she's the whole mastermind behind this, right? All right.
Bad relationship.
This is a big fight. I've never run a fight at this level. It's pretty crazy.
You might just kill us.
I've got a challenge rating. I'm not going to say. I'll tell you later. And I got notes. Hold on. I'm writing down some people's not abilities. I'm writing down all my initiatives. Where are the other ones? All right. Just bear with me for one moment while I roll a bunch of initiatives. That's a 17. Got all my sticky notes on my board to keep everyone in order. No one's going before Jidin. That's for sure. Not with a 25. Jesus Christ.
Right? It's pretty solid.
Walking on water over there. You never used that ring on water walking, did you?
No, I was actually going to bring that up at
I
some
was
point
hoping
in
there'd be a
time.
moat in front of the
Something.
final castle,
Anything.
like something to
Even if
justify.
I was trying to think of some way I could
Who knows?
justify lava as being some form of water that I could use it to walk across. But no.
I have a chance of using mine out of that whole thing. I got the
You
thunder.
talk to an animal?
No, thunder resistance.
Don't worry.
Who knows?
Fucking Devin's over there flying around. Just the weight of a dead air elemental in his conscious.
There was an accident.
Is it soul here in hell?
It's not even a soul. It's elementals are manifestations of primal forces.
Wow.
It's just a whisper on the wind.
Okay. So, I want to break that up for dramatic effect.
I'm not looking behind the screen. I just see you moving a lot of sticky notes around. And I thought there's only one creature here. Oh, Pintrix.
Oh, I forgot about him.
I got one 7th level spell going in Pintrix.
So Malkazid says, "Hello, sons." And as he says that, a winged dark elf lands on the balcony behind you. It is your mother. And your sister steps out of a shadow at Malkazid's side.
Oof.
She still looks like a dark elf, but she must have gotten here before you.
Family reunion.
So we've got Malkazid. You know, no big deal. He's just a greater demon, devil, rather. We have Matron Duskrin, and we have your sister, who you've already figured out is a monk, priest of Shar. I've got all your initiatives up on the board here, and I've also got some player actions.
Oh boy.
Never had those before. That looks fun. But Jidin, of course, is the first to act. Always ready to spring into action. You realize immediately that you are kind of surrounded. You know, your mother's behind you, your father is in front of you, and your sister as well. What do you do?
What do I do?
This fight might be too hard. This one, I guess. Might
Yep.
have gone overboard.
Yep. Well, I mean, there's others to carry on the fight.
Yep.
Jidden is going to turn to look at his mother and say, "It is very good to see you again, Mother. There's someone here who'd like to say hello, but we can wait for that." And Jidden will cast haste on himself.
Get a point of inspiration. I like that move. Haste on yourself. Anything else?
Yes.
Well, I guess you get an extra action.
Yeah, he will use his movement from his first turn to move from the group. Is there anywhere that he can take cover?
No. This room is big and empty.
Okay.
It's metal walls. There's nothing. There's the thing of fire in the middle of the room, but that's it.
I think Jidden is going to move to one side just so that we're not grouped. Just using basic tactics. He is going to use a crossbow bolt and fire it at Pitrix.
Nice. Don't forget, you have that.
It's such a spiteful thing to do. There's like a demigod and like all these awful people, and then you just go after the imp. I love it.
You get that box of +2.
Yeah, the plus
Yeah,
two
yeah.
crossbows. Yeah, that is in his crossbow. That's gonna be a hit. It's like 20,
So much damage.
27. I don't get sneak attack.
Why not?
It's the first round of
Yeah,
combat.
he hasn't acted yet.
Oh shit! Yeah, okay.
I don't think that's. A
Yeah,
thing.
I don't think it's.
That's
I don't think
that's
it's
only
new.
the assassin. That's only
Yeah,
the
that's
assassin.
only the assassin.
You're not an assassin. No, I
Oh,
forget you're
yeah,
not an
yeah,
assassin.
sorry.
Never
Just an
mind.
arcane
I mean,
caster.
he is an assassin, but he's not.
Yeah.
He's the most
Assassin.
assassin.
He's a lower
non-assassin.
A assassin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got you.
All right.
It's a hobby. That's going to be 12 damage.
Not quite enough to kill him.
Amazing.
Almost.
He just wanted to wound him anyways.
Yeah.
But he squeals in pain and actually dives into the fire, like to take cover.
Clever lad.
Yeah. Since I can't hide, I think he's just going to. Can I use like the dodge action?
I don't think you can use that.
No, not
with
under
the-
haste. Yeah.
Well, you can. I mean, you can use the dodge action, but not like it's not one of the things you can do with your rogue bonus action, right? It's
You
dash,
can dash, disengage,
Yeah,
or hide.
dash just
Yeah.
in case. Yeah.
dodges too good.
Utilize. Yeah, I think Jidden's just going to keep. He's going to move. He's just
Okay.
going to keep moving.
All right. Next is Malkazid, coming in with a 24 initiative.
I hate it.
All right.
That's why I didn't want to stand.
Yep.
I think he's going right towards Salivar. I think that makes the most sense. All right, let me look at all his abilities here real quick. All right. The room is maybe about 30 feet across, not very big, so anyone can kind of get anywhere within a round for now. He rushes towards you. He takes a few swipes with Dark Star, but they're really just to kind of occupy your weapon because he knows you'll parry them, obviously. And then as he's swiping towards you, he reaches out with his clawed hand and tries to touch your forehead.
Oh boy.
So he's going to make a melee attack.
He's going to hit.
Does a 31 hit?
Oh, you just missed, actually. Sorry.
Okay.
I raided Houseman Ray's armory.
Oh, nice. All right. Fuck.
What?
It's necrotic damage.
Yeah, it is.
He would know that.
He would.
No, but the secondary effect is really the part that's important.
Mind control.
This is a misprint.
It says that Silavar's totally fine. Yeah, sounds legit to me.
It says the target can repeat a saving throw at the end of its turn, but it doesn't actually say you get a saving throw. Interesting. Make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
That's probably a saving throw it gets to repeat.
20.
20. That's what you needed.
Nice.
You take 44 poison damage.
Oh my god!
No, necrotic damage. I'm sorry.
Okay, so 22.
Yep.
Sweet.
And you, for just a moment, it is oblivion. You cannot see or hear. You're blinded and deafened, but you shrug it off.
No big whoop. He takes 25 points of damage.
Okay. Blinded and deafened. That's a pretty good effect.
Yep.
And he takes 25.
Yep. Still
All right.
got 2 left on the old armor of Agathis. Good for another 25 points of damage, though.
He then, after he tries to touch you, he says,
You'll always be my servant.
make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh boy. Couple saving throws real quick.
Oh, dear. Hate this. That's not so good. I rolled a 3, so that's a 9.
I can't help that.
All right, I'm going to roll a die here. High is low. High is Devin, low is Zavir.
Attacking.
Yes.
Woo, glad I moved.
Low is Zavir. Make an attack roll against Zavir. This ability is called Compel. It's a bonus action.
Ooh. I rolled a 4.
Still
So
might hit me.
that's a 17.
That hits.
Oh,
Shit.
shield.
I do.
He hits pretty hard, dude.
Yeah. There's some poison that happens. There's.
I mean, use the reaction.
Oh, because you want to save it for counterspell.
I technically will do a minimum of 15.
I'm gonna take it.
Okay.
Yep.
Roll the damage.
Okay.
Smiting.
No.
Here's what I'm going to say. If he uses this compel ability and you roll the 1, then you will attack with your most powerful
Okay.
ability.
All right. Yeah. Cool. 21 points of damage.
21. Cool. All right.
Still
Good
in,
job,
We're
good
still
job.
in 8 points in
Good
that.
job, guys. And that's it. That's his action in his bonus
That's
action.
it.
For now.
all.
Yeah.
2 spells and a couple attacks.
Yeah. Salai, you're up.
Sly raises her shield. It's this shining, like polished crescent. It's reflective, just as reflective as the mirrors on the rooftops in the Rel during the full moon ceremony. But alas, and it shines as a bonus action. I activate the shield. I cast Aura of Purity. A 30-foot radius. There is purifying divine moonlight. And the aura moves with me, centered on me. And each non-hostile creature has some bonuses, and I'll just let you know when they come into effect.
Cool. Just don't tell me what they do.
It's a secret.
You gave me the item. You should know exactly what it does. And then, as my action, can't wild shape because I already used my bonus action. I'm going to take the dodge action for now.
Okay.
As I hold this lit shield aloft.
The shield glowing with moonlight.
Everybody's really taking their time this first round, huh?
Yeah.
All right. Salai, is that your turn?
Yes.
All right. After you go, Malkazid is going to use one of his legendary actions. He says, I said kill him. Make another save.
Wow.
Is this like a charm?
Is it
Hell.
like a charm? Yeah, I guess so. What's that? Why?
My Aura of Purity gives people advantage on saving throws against effects that cause blinded, charmed, deafened, frightened, paralyzed, poisoned, or stunned.
Take advantage.
I love it. Does this have anything to do with thunder damage?
Only if you do thunder
Okay.
damage
Right.
to Zavir.
Still not great rolls. I got a 17.
All right, roll.
Wait.
Oh,
I'm going to use a point of my inspiration.
oh, nice.
Oh, right. I've got
Oh, a
nailed it.
six.
Explode. 21.
23.
And it explodes, right?
Explodes.
21.
Nice work.
21.
That's enough to
Okay.
not attack.
I've got to remember I've got some inspiration too. I got 2 points.
You do
Matron.
not command him anymore, fiend.
Just wait before Salivar fucking grinds me out in the first round.
Matron Duskrin goes at Salai, sees that glowing shield, and rushes towards you, like just beats her wings and moves across the floor towards you. And she actually has this staff, and she swings it one-handed and tries to hit you with it. What's your armor class?
My armor class with the shield is 21.
Oh, that's pretty good. All right. Drow Matron Mother.
Against Drow Matron Mother.
Oh.
21, you said?
Yes.
So she attacks you twice. She hits you once. Can you give me a wisdom saving throw with advantage?
I'm going to.
Oh, wait.
Concentration check too, right?
Oh, hold on.
I'm going to use my reaction.
Okay.
Because I was saving it to counterspell to cast Silvery Barbs. Creature that succeeded on any roll must re-roll and take the lower.
Okay. It's a miss.
Bam.
And
Right.
I pick one creature in range and give them advantage on their next roll.
Nice.
Matt, do you automatically have like advantage if people are engaged?
If they're engaged, yeah. If they're within 5 feet of an
Okay.
ally.
Then I'm going to give advantage to Salivar's next roll.
Okay.
That is my reaction.
Their next D20 roll.
Yes. Any check.
Cool. That makes her miss. She swings with the staff and
Do you no longer need that save?
no, I don't need that save anymore. Yep, that was part of getting hit.
Nice one.
The shield rings like a bell when she strikes it.
And then I don't want to like rip you guys off with like your spells because you know basically I when I like make encounters I kind of just give them a bunch of I try to give everyone actions and bonus actions. We can call what she's about to do a spell if you want to counterspell it.
I already used my reaction.
Oh, okay. All right. But what she does is she reaches out and gives a blessing from Shar to Malkazid. So she's using her bonus action to use an ability called Shar's Favor to give Malkazid an attack with advantage.
I do have a counterspell, but that's like one of my last spells.
Oh, nope.
Yep.
Just to take that hit.
Yep.
So Salvo, what's your armor class?
16.
All right. So this is from Darkstar.
Most steady armor class in the entire campaign.
I rolled 2 1s.
Shut the front door. Attack of opportunity with advantage.
It is.
Wait, that's the
House
standing
rule,
rule, right?
yeah.
House rule?
Yep.
Attack of opportunity with advantage.
Okay.
Did he already use his reaction to smashing my head in?
Did Malkazid use his reaction?
No.
Oh no, he hasn't. A reaction.
I
off
roll
a reaction.
on that
God!
Yes.
With the advantage, right?
20. Yep, with the advantage.
Huge.
All right.
Okay, that's something.
You figure that out for us.
Okay, well, it's not crazy actually.
Smite.
I don't know if I can because it's a bonus action. To
You can.
smite.
Whenever you hit, you can choose to smite.
On a reaction.
on a
This
reaction.
is a bonus action.
Yeah, it's
Eldritch Smite is.
something they should be changing with the next edition.
They did. They
So
did change it.
Is it your next bonus action you would lose?
No, it's not. It's literally, it's like Paladin's Divine Smite is when you hit, you can expend a
Yeah,
spell slot to
it
do
is
extra
not
damage.
There's no action economy to
Yeah.
smite, which is what
Oh, they
made
did.
it.
They
Yeah,
did
that you can
fix
just
that.
add
Yeah.
it to a crit.
They did fix that, but we're not playing that game yet.
Okay,
Use them.
so
Yeah.
Eldritch Smite,
You figure that out, and
Okay.
I'll come back to you.
and he's gonna lose a spell slot too.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah.
right, because you crit.
Yep.
He
Okay.
is. So his.
Fucking great silvery barbs right there. huh?
Incredible. So the combo,
Holy
the combo
shit.
is
First
incredible.
level spell, brother.
Yep.
Yep.
So Dan, what I'm gonna say is that he's gonna lose one of his legendary actions for the turn.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dan's scrolling through his spreadsheets.
Yeah, you figure that out, and then we'll come back to you. He'll lose the legendary action. He already took one right now. Matron Mother went. So now it's actually gonna be Salivar after this. So mark it because it's gonna take a while.
I'm gonna go pee.
Wow.
Ba- ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. guys see the Celtics game? Or- Still got a shot in the NBA Cup.
Can I get a D8?
Yeah, that's something that they absolutely had to fix.
Yeah,
Like
they
any
did.
kind of
Yeah,
smite
yeah.
stuff is so.
Yeah.
It's not. The smite should be powerful, but it's the fact that it's just like free.
I think they changed.
The
they
fact
definitely-
that you declare it after you roll a crit.
Yeah,
right.
is
That's
insane.
that's the problem.
Yeah.
I think that the way they've done it though now is that it's
It's a spell,
a spell, right?
so like you have to. It's a. I think they're bonus actions or something.
Not a great roll.
See, mine gave you an 8 over there.
96 points of damage.
Solid.
96.
Yes,
Not bad, not the best.
not the best, but not bad. 96.
96. Okay. So he is compelled. He's sent into action by Matron Duskgrin. And you are so familiar with Darkstar, with this blade that he is wielding. You know its weight. You know how it swings, and you know that when you come in with this particular angle, it's a little slow on the return swipe, and you use that to your advantage. You step back, and then when that blade comes back the other way, you step in, both hands on Loth's Fang, and drive it right into his shoulder, through his shoulder. You pull it out. He roars in pain.
I get a spell slot back.
You get a
correct?
spell slot back.
That's huge.
And then he steps back. He actually steps away from you a little bit. But as he does, as that blade pulls out of his shoulder, you feel a burning feeling, retribution from your attack. You take 50 fire damage.
Whoa, whoa.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
That's his
cool.
reaction.
Does that trigger your?
I get my armor's gone now, unfortunately.
But does it hit him back?
I don't think so, right? Because it's not an attack by him.
No. Would
it's not a melee
Armor
attack.
of Agathis trigger Armor of Agathis?
No.
No.
I didn't think so.
So it's 32. 50 you said?
Yep.
Ow.
You're not minusing your hit points. You're adding. That's,
I do the
just
same
totaling
thing. Yeah, I do the same thing. I add up the
Really?
damage I take.
that's wonky. Then you have to do math every time you look at your hit points.
No, I'm just continuing to add. Once I hit the 123, I know I'm
It's math.
out.
Matt, your sister steps out of the shadow in front of you. Comes out of nowhere.
Does she go before me?
Oh, I'm sorry. You didn't actually go.
No.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Yeah.
What's the matter, father?
So just because I want to help you guys out, that was a reaction, the thing he did.
So he doesn't have any more.
So, pile it on before his turn.
It turns out you bleed. He kind of he holds the sword in front of him for a moment and wipes some of the blood onto his hand and looks at it before looking back up at Malkazid. And then he kind of in that familiar style, very kind of economical swings, he attacks twice at Malkazid.
Nice.
As a bonus action, he's gonna do Hexblade's Curse,
Okay.
and that means he crits on 19 to 20.
Really?
Yep,
Okay. Which means what?
he crits.
Yeah.
Yep.
How many? What was the other hit?
I rolled a 16 and a 19, so the 16 is a 29.
Okay. 2 hits. One's a crit.
Yep.
Wow.
You can come back to me. I'll work on the math.
Wow,
Matthew.
dude.
He loses a legendary action.
He loses another legendary action, which is his last one for the turn. So
Okay.
he's done for the turn.
Okay.
That's huge, actually, losing the legendaries, which is great because otherwise, after everyone's turn, he makes them attack severe.
Why me?
Why not?
Because you're a half elf.
Because it's funny to have the rest of the party attack you. But we'll come back to that.
I actually was going to levitate up into the air, but
Yeah.
I lost the concentration check.
So,
Just to get out of reach of everyone that's going to smash.
Matt, Jidden kind of moved off to the side so that you wouldn't all be grouped together, and then your sister steps out of a shadow like you saw her do when you were stalking prey in the city together.
Yep.
And she actually tries to grab you and pull you into the shadow. Can you give me a strength saving throw?
Oh, sure. Really good at those. See, that's -1. Okay.
Oh.
So that's 1.
1. Okay. She pulls you into the shadow, and then all of a sudden, you are on a balcony, separated from the rest of them. It takes you a second. You get your bearings pretty quick. You grew up here. You know exactly where you are, how far away that room is. It's not far. You could get there in one full turn if you needed to. But she has relocated you. She's there with you, and she just smiles. That's her turn. Xavier.
I'm just looking at this crazy pile of dice that Dan is still adding
They're just
up.
going to one-shot the big baddie of the campaign over here.
Yeah, now you know how it feels.
Okay.
Mr. 173 or some shit like that.
So Xavier looks towards the matron mother, and he extends a hand and starts incanting, and the fox springs off his shoulder.
Delivering a touch attack.
And yeah, never did it with a Zune
Yeah.
because he didn't, didn't have that kind of bond.
Azun is a little coward. He would not have jumped off
But
to
the
deliver a
fox
touch spell
does.
for you.
Nice.
Bites her ankle. I cast Bestow Curse,
Ooh,
and
yes.
I up it to 5th level, and I use my portents to give her a 1.
Nice.
And I say to her, she can't hear you here. So she gets a 1 on it, fails to check unless she has a plus 17 on her wisdom save, which she actually fucking possibly could.
She might. Well, she gets a 1,
Yes.
but a 1 always fails. Right?
right.
Well, she doesn't have a 17. She only has an 11.
So by upping it to 5th level, it becomes non-concentration,
Okay.
and it lasts for 8 hours.
What's it do?
I choose one ability score, Wisdom. She has disadvantage on all ability checks and saving throws with Wisdom. She has disadvantage on attack rolls against me. She has to make a Wisdom save at the start of her turn. If it fails, she wastes her action that turn doing nothing
Wow.
with disadvantage.
Wow.
That's really nice.
And your attacks and spells deal an extra 1d8 necrotic damage.
What's the DC on that wisdom save?
16.
16. Okay.
I'm sorry, yeah, not 18 because it's a cleric spell. And then I'm going to use Ilmater's Burden to quicken cast a cantrip.
Okay.
And I'm going to cast Toll the Dead on Pitrix.
I love it. Everyone fucking hates this guy.
Pitrix takes 31 necrotic damage.
Describe to me how you kill Pitrix.
Amazing.
And gain an inspiration.
I just I look over at him and
He's literally hiding in a fire.
I just kind of tilt my head and just give him a little symbol, and he shrivels to dust.
Nice.
Destroyed forever.
Final death.
Yes.
In the brazier where he was born to the campaign.
Wow.
That's a shame Jiden's not there to see it.
Use the points. That's it for me.
Do you want them separate, the 2 attacks?
No, I don't need.
Okay.
Because you ignore damage reduction, right? Your sword.
I don't think so. The poison damage can't be reduced.
The poison damage can't be reduced. Well, What is the other? What kinds of damage are you doing?
Poison and slashing.
Okay, you're fine then, because it's
Okay.
magic slashing, right?
Yep.
All right. Yep. But the poison is unreducible.
Correct.
Because otherwise, he's immune to poison, but not lost poison.
Wait, I gotta roll
Does your smite do like radiant or necrotic?
Hold on, I got the Hexblade's Curse.
I thought none of that stuff did extra damage.
No, but if he has resistance to like physical damage or whatever. Bludgeoning,
No,
piercing,
Hexblade's Curse
slashing.
just doesn't do extra damage. That's Hex, right?
No, Hexblade's Curse does extra damage of the weapons type.
Yep. Yeah, it just does. It doesn't. The Hex does the extra d6. All right, so it's 134.
That's both attacks combined?
Yep.
All right.
And it blasts him back to the wall where he
Yes.
falls to one knee because it technically knocks him prone.
Damn.
Okay.
Yep.
Awesome. Yeah, you push him in right into the wall all the way. That's the end of the turn.
The stone kind of cracks behind him and he falls down to one knee.
Now, I need everyone except Matt, because he's not in the lair anymore, to give me a
Say intelligence, say intelligence, say intelligence.
a wisdom saving throw.
Thank God.
Blinded, charmed, deafened, frightened, paralyzed, poisoned, or stunned.
No.
Okay.
I rolled pretty well. I rolled a 16. That's a 22.
24 for Salai.
19. I'm going to.
Yep.
Should I do it?
Yep.
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 Yeah,
I think,
yeah.
I
I'm
think
going
the
to
DC
use inspiration.
I think the DC is 20.
23.
DC was 22.
Wow.
I got it with my 16 roll. That's
Dude, I'm
crazy.
I have a +9
Glad
to
I
wisdom
have
saving
plus
throw.
zero.
I
Alright,
just made it.
that.
Let me explain what happens here.
Do we all make it?
You all
Yeah.
made it.
Yeah.
Good work, team.
Salavar, you see yourself, the leader of the forces of hell, assaulting Faerun. It looks appealing,
Legacy.
but you shrug it off. Zavir, you see yourself not as a servant of Shar, but as an ally, as an advisor, as someone who is valued. But you know that's not what she is. What does Savrakeen see? What
Savrakine's a
what
new
could
animal.
possibly tempt her? She has all she wants.
Savrakeen sees herself on that mountain ledge they first came out to the surface. And she's looking out at the Rel, but you see the little town with all the people, but outside of the town is an army of drow in an endless night over their head.
Nice.
There's just so
Metal.
many vulnerable
So
air elementals out there.
Well, you all resist the charm. Jaden doesn't have to make the roll. You're welcome.
Yeah, don't. No, thank you.
Did drow, like elves, have resistance to charm?
It's not an actual charm.
Oh, okay.
But I think so, yeah. Jidden, top of the order, top of the round. You're on this balcony with your sister. You look out down below you. You see the attack seems to be more intense. Maybe it was the meteor shower drew a lot of attention. You don't know. But you see larger demons attacking the walls. You see dwarves, elves, men, drow, all working together. You see red wizards flying through the sky, launching bolts of lightning alongside high elves. You see the blade dancers have actually gone down on the ground on the other side of the wall and are actually attacking from, within the ranks of the devils. And you're up here with your sister. You feel that hot, fiery wind blowing. The sky above you, an inferno.
It's good to see you face to face, sister.
Haven't you learned? This is inevitable.
Haven't you? Serving others will always make you weak. As Jidden's saying this, there is an invisible spectral hand that is taking shape behind her.
Awesome.
Okay.
Looking out over the bronze Brass Citadel, Bronze Citadel.
I don't remember.
Bronze.
Bronze. Don't start that again.
Looking out over the Bronze Citadel, Jidden will say, "Looks like he chose the wrong side again, sister. Following Mother's orders doesn't work out well for anyone." He'll draw his rapier on his sister and take an attack.
Word.
As he goes in, does she carry a weapon? No, she's just a monk, right?
Correct.
As he goes in to stab with his rapier, that spectral hand just grabs onto her shoulder for a split second, slowing her fast monk-like reactions down. It's a natural 20 and an 18.
This is crazy.
Wow.
Good rolls, guys.
It's
She's got a good armor class, too.
18 d6.
Okay, we'll come back to that
Yeah.
one. Malkazid. He's smashed into the wall. He's bloody. Not the game term.
That's disappointing.
I'm gonna roll and see if his horrid touch recharges. Does not. He
Darn.
charges you, Salvar,
Okay.
and he swings at you twice with the Dark Star. What's your armor class? What are you rolling? What are
I'm
you
rolling
with?
armor of hexes, but I
don't
did
know
not
what
roll
that
high
means.
enough. That means
Oh, right, the thing to see if you don't
Get hit.
Just don't get hit. Okay. 27.
Yep.
I rolled the same thing on both dice.
I think I needed that one of them.
Okay. Do you want me to just combine them all, or you need them separate? All right. So slashing damage
Yeah, you can just
and slashing and fire. Do you need them separate?
nope.
Okay.
I needed one of those armor of hexes to work, I think.
Yeah.
All right. You want them combined?
Sure.
108.
See you next Tuesday. Yeah, I'm in La La Land. That is way over.
Wow.
Yep. 108. Okay, so
Pretty good rolls.
This is why you write down hit points, because
Yeah.
it should just be 0.
It's zero. It's zero. I'm at zero. But I was just trying to the overage.
Oh, it's not double your. Yeah, it's not.
It's not like
I know, but
Crazy.
it's not. It needs to put you at 0 and do equal to your max hit points.
yeah. So I'm
And that's with aid, your max hit points currently.
right.
So you're fine. You're 0. It's
Yep.
no big deal. It's D&D. You're good.
Yeah. Technically, I'm at negative.
Do you hit him with another 25?
What's that?
No, that's gone.
That's gone. Okay.
Yeah, that his hellish rebuke got rid of that.
He charges in, holding Darkstar with both hands, and you see the blade burning. That's the last thing you see.
Yep.
You black out.
Yep.
The rest of you see Malkazid doesn't attack him twice. He attacks him, furiously. Like the rage, it's not anything like the way that Salavar fights, which is very controlled. It's unbridled rage. And then he's sort of breathing heavily, hurt badly. He teleports. He disappears.
Gross. I'm at negative 57.
It's 0, 0, 0.
All 3.5, negative 10, you're gone.
Yeah.
Wow. It made it harder. He teleports to outside the balcony. Actually teleports to in midair. So he's
My balcony?
outside the balcony. So he teleports to the flying outside of the keep.
Surprise.
Like he looks like he may be trying to escape. You're not sure, but he's outside now.
I have damage,
So
by the way.
The teleport was his bonus, and then he took his 2 actions. So he is done for now. So it's going to be Salai's turn next, but first let's get Jidden's damage on the monk.
91 piercing.
Holy
Ow.
shit! Wow, that's
You guys are-
crazy.
you guys are really something.
You almost killed her with one shot.
Sick.
Yeah, you put your rapier through her, which we know from Star Wars is not fatal ever, unless you're Qui-Gon.
Qui-Gon, yeah.
Yeah, for everyone else, it's fine. Yeah, that hand grabs her so she can't roll out of the way, as you've seen her do, and then you just put your rapier through her chest. You feel one of her lungs collapse. Ooh, Salai?
Well, Pitrix is down.
Yeah,
Nailed it. Mission accomplished.
Xavier, you're doing your part.
Yep.
you did your part. You took one down.
Devin out of game. I got him.
okay.
Do you go before him though? No,
I
you
have.
don't.
Okay. I have a big, huge one.
Big, huge one.
Huge.
That's what she said.
So big.
Like
He rolled for his. His is
Oh,
pretty
okay.
huge.
Okay.
Well, I didn't roll for it.
No, I meant his.
I'm just saying, if you can do something more useful, then that's
Yeah.
what I was planning
Okay.
on doing.
Okay. Yeah, she looks at Silavar goes down.
I guess he will.
He will lose a turn.
Silavar, I think what happens is he gets run through and just kind of collapses and kind of is like awkwardly dead, but kneeling on the floor, like over himself, blood just pooling around him.
That's cool.
her hand is like stretched out towards
It's
you.
your call.
I'm gonna hold on to it because I only get one of these.
You don't have bonus action healing hand?
No. What is that?
It's a fucking bonus action spell.
Oh,
that-
healing word.
Healing word.
Yeah, throw a couple of D4s at him.
Who gives a shit? Brings him up. It doesn't fucking matter how many hit points he has.
I can give him a
He's
lot.
up.
I can give him a lot of hit points.
He only needs one.
I mean, if you can bonus action him up, I would do that.
right,
I
and then
can't bonus
Xavier rather can fill him up.
Listen, I don't have a lot of bonus action meta magics. Okay, I get my action, and then I have a couple bonus actions. She looks to Xavier, and if Xavier, you look at him and you give me a nod,
I'll give you the note.
then my eyes narrow again, and that hand that was reaching out, there's like air that starts to gather around it. It smells kind of like ozone in here, and there's these crackling like pops you can hear, and then she spins and points out the window. Can we see him out through the window?
Yep.
Are there demons sort of flying
Yep.
around him,
All over the
imps and
place.
stuff like that? A bolt just crackles from her ring.
Call lightning.
No. It hits Malkazid,
Okay.
and then from him, it splinters off and strikes the
cool.
unnamed
What the
demons.
heck is that?
This is the most powerful use of my
Your ring.
of my ring, and it is chain lightning.
Which ring? Is this the one that you killed the air elemental for?
When
Yes.
you murder the innocent air elemental. Yeah.
It was destroying. It was
Do you think
destroying.
it's proud of?
Dude,
is it
you're
proud
a
of this?
matron mother. You're a dark elf matron mother. Take pride.
embrace
in
that.
it. Take
Embrace
pride
it.
in
What are you
your
embarrassed
in your
about?
murder.
Yeah.
No.
It's just a little. It's murder adjacent.
Don't tell me what happened.
Like you said, they're not living things.
I was there. I carry the guilt. Cabbage carts and food stalls that were destroyed.
Oh no, those poor cabbages.
Dexterity saving throw, please.
It's probably decent.
It is magic.
Cool. Yeah, it's gonna make it. Yeah.
46 damage on a fail, 23 on a success.
Wow.
It's a cool spell, though.
Sweet.
Very cool spell. And the lightning like rejoins like the clouds up in the sky.
Cool. Anything else?
Yes. And then I look back at the matron, and that flash of lightning, she sort of like has to turn her eyes away from it. And then when she turns back, she sees an owl bear with this mithril armor plating that is resized thanks to the blessing of Saloon.
Cool.
And I'm just in.
Awesome. Malkazid is going to do a legendary action. Now that you're an owl bear, he's going to try to compel you to attack Xavier.
Okay.
Is it me?
He wasn't me. He wasn't. Well, no, you're the only target in the room.
Yep.
Give me a wisdom saving throw.
Charm effect.
Yes.
My aura of purity, I'm still concentrating
Yep.
on it. How about a 27?
Done.
You
So he was going to do he has another layer action, which is pretty cool. He hasn't gotten a chance to use it yet, and he was going to do that, but then because you guys aren't good for compelling, from regular attacks. His other one is cool, but we'll see if he uses it.
Can't wait to find out, Jake.
Yeah, we'll find out in a
Really
minute.
looking forward to it.
Now it's Matron Duskrin's turn, and she's squaring off with an owlbear.
She makes a wisdom save with disadvantage.
Yeah.
DC 16, but she has a crazy fucking.
She does. I made it.
All right.
Oh wait, no, disadvantage. So I
Yep.
take the 3. So I failed it.
Yep. So she loses her action.
Fuck.
Wow.
Just her action, so she can still bonus action.
I would think so.
Yeah, I think that's how I would interpret that. Well, that's huge because that's her main thing is casting spells. So she loses that.
'Cause it doesn't say lose your turn. I think it says check. Waste its action that turn doing nothing.
Okay. So it doesn't lose an action.
It wastes its action that turn doing nothing.
Yeah,
So she would
okay.
still have a
All right.
But I would say, yeah.
Yeah,
bonus
cool.
action.
It's a good one. I wanted to give it to her. I know I wouldn't be able to take Malkazid out of the fight, but
Her, yeah.
Malkazid's out of melee, so she can't use her bonus action that lets him make an attack. Her other one isn't great against either. Which one of you is hurt more? Are either of you hurt? You're pretty hurt.
I'm pretty hurt.
You're dead. But Severe is pretty hurt.
not
Severe is
that
hurt.
A little hurt.
Is hurt. All right. Severe, give me a Constitution
It's
saving
going to be
throw.
a fail. 6.
All right. You cannot be healed for until the end of her next turn.
Okay.
That's her bonus action. So she's done. That's all she can do. She's confused.
All right.
Yes.
That's so huge.
There's a moment.
And Malkazid already did. Yeah, Malkazid can't do one yet. So Salivar.
Make a death saving throw, bro.
Oh yeah, make a death save.
I rolled a 3.
That's bad. You failed.
1.
All right, Josh, give me a concentrate. Wait, are you concentrating on a spell?
No.
No.
That's why I upcast Bestow Curse
Okay.
to 5th level, is it takes it out of concentration.
cool.
Which is a really cool
That's a great
thing
thing
for
to
a
do.
spell.
Are you concentrating on a
Yeah.
spell?
That's
I
a
am
great
on Aura of Purity.
Give me a
That must be a newer spell.
concentration check.
Really?
Because of
Player's
my
Handbook.
Warcaster
No
feat,
shit.
Uh-huh.
I have advantage.
I don't
Okay.
think I'd ever read that.
This is a legendary action from Malkazid.
I got a 19 on the dice.
Ooh, okay.
And with my, I'm proficient because I took Resilient with Constitution.
Okay.
And I've got a 20 something.
The DC was 25.
27 I got.
Holy shit.
19 on the dice.
So that is a legendary action called A Million Voices, where he just forces a concentration check.
Wow.
All he finds in her mind is rage, like bestial
Right.
rage.
Nice.
Like, I wish there were more spells that
Absolutely.
like, gave stuff like that. Like, it's cool instead of just like more damage, more whatever. Like,
Especially as you grow in levels as a caster.
right to take it out of concentration. Is so
It's really cool.
Reminds
Yeah.
me of like signature spells, like
Yeah.
from the
Yeah.
older
Yeah, something
versions.
like that.
So that was Salivar's turn. Up on the roof, Chidden.
click, clap, clip.
It's
Here comes the murderer.
It's definitely not Santa.
You have True Sight.
He's
No,
Devil's Sight.
Devil
right?
Sight.
Oh, right. So you can see through
I
darkness.
had true seeing when I was live.
How's that going?
I could see into
Is
either
that
real
concentration?
Did you see anything to help you?
She disappears. But
I do have blind sense.
fuck.
If she's near you,
Awesome.
Get the fuck do I really?
You're not considered blinded, and they don't
Do
gain
I?
invisibility
Wait.
within
he
10
just
feet.
named something. You're like, oh, maybe.
No. Right here. You are able to hear. You are aware of the location of any hidden or invisible creature within 10 feet of you.
Yep, that's blind sense.
Awesome. So that was her bonus action to turn invisible, and then she was gonna attack you with backstab. She still attacks you, but she isn't gonna have advantage, so she's not gonna get the backstab damage.
Amateur.
So she turns invisible and you kind of smile and just listen, and you just feel the air move as
Yep.
she strikes, and you try to step away. Let's see, what's your armor class?
With haste, it is 20.
Barely hit you.
Inspiration?
Shield.
I still have my reaction, so I will shield.
What's that give you?
+5.
25.
25. It's a miss. Yeah. She appears as her fist hits this wall of energy. She looks very surprised. And she's got a good backstab. That would have hurt.
Depending on others is weakness, sister.
Nice.
It's a great fight.
Zavir.
Zavir reaches out. The fox runs back to him and casts a spell, and he points again towards the matron. Says, "She can't hear you." He casts Wither and Bloom at 7th level.
Holy shit.
Dan, roll 70d8 +5. You regain that many hit points. She makes a con save.
Con save.
She does not have disadvantage to.
That's her.
DC 18.
I got 17.
Really?
Yeah. It's her lowest save.
Oh, I rolled pretty well.
How's her dex, Jake?
Dex is pretty fucking good.
And she takes 21 necrotic. Oh, wait, plus from the bestowed curse, you get an additional.
This is the first damage she's taken?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. 29 necrotic damage.
Okay.
Yeah, I got 38 hit points.
She takes 29,
Roll
you
well.
said? 29.
29.
Okay.
Do you add +5 to that?
Yeah, I did.
All right. Anything else? Severe.
And I will use Ilmater's Burden to cast Toll the Dying on her as a bonus action. I take some hit point damage from that. That's a Toll the Dead. That is a Wisdom saving throw with disadvantage. DC 16.
Made it.
I don't think she takes half damage on a success. No, not on the cantrip.
Oh, you're right. Damn it. Oh, wait. No. Did she make a DC 18?
Yes.
Okay. It's a wizard, not cleric. It does not matter. That's it.
All right. Malkazid has... No, he doesn't have another because that other thing takes 2. So he's out of legendary actions. Yep. So that's the end of the turn, which means layer action, which means everyone except Jidden has to give me that wisdom saving throw again.
Can I just pretend I'm still dead for now?
We don't get an advantage on this, right?
We get advantage only if it induces
Ooh, baby.
charm, frighten, deafen.
I rolled an 18.
Nice.
Paralyzed, poison.
16. That's a 24.
Okay.
I got a 24 as well.
Wait, was this the one, the 25 one?
It was 22.
Oh,
Yeah.
Both good. Devin.
25, 16 on the dice.
Oh my god.
Wow.
We all made it?
Yeah, I rolled an 18.
Awesome.
Again, these visions are coming
Dear
to you.
God.
These temptations. All of these things that he is offering, that Shar is offering. But you know they're all lies.
Now all of Faerun is covered in endless night.
Jidden. You see Malkazid flying outside of the tower.
Interesting. Is he below me? Or?
Yes.
Okay.
Below me, buddy.
Unfortunately, my sister is still alive, so I have to fix that. He's not going to, seeing Malkazid below him, he's going to see that he needs to finish this up quickly. And he is just going to unceremoniously stab her. No.
Oh, yeah. That might be misses. Some of the first.
Yeah. 19 to hit.
Monks are.
You almost hit. But at the last moment, she manages to slap your blade aside.
I have haste, so I will take my second attack.
Okay.
Oh, God.
Even worse.
Oh.
You haven't taken any damage, have you?
No.
It's coming back
Are you
around.
unhurt completely?
Yeah.
So you're the only one.
Getting mauled.
What did you hit on that second one?
15.
Okay.
Oh, fuck.
Malkazid? Yeah, you rolled a 3 and a 4.
Yeah. Malkazid.
Boy. I'm going to take one of these.
I've got a
fuckers down.
pretty good idea for my round.
Roll something here.
Depends what he does, though. He stays out there.
Dan, give me a wisdom saving throw.
He can't know.
Blinded, charmed, deafened, frightened, paralyzed, poisoned, stunned.
Charmed.
Woohoo!
Advantage.
You haven't taken damage either, right?
Don't worry about it.
Oh.
Roll a 3 and a 6.
We had to get cold after all those crits.
He says again, you are mine. Kill the wizard.
An attack?
Yes,
I
sir.
identify as more of a cleric, so
You see
Kill the cleric. Everyone in the room's a
Salvar
cleric.
kind of lurch into life like,
oh, good, the spell worked. You healed.
and he takes a swing.
Good to see you back in the battle. Fuck.
Woo! No, you have a pretty low AC, huh?
You know what? You don't have to.
20.
Yeah.
Can I roll an inspiration to lower my roll?
You know what?
You can.
Hang on. This is top of the round, huh?
I could lower it.
No, I'm thinking about whether to use shield. I'll take it. I'll take it.
All right. It's gonna be
134.
As long as he's not smiting
Watch out for
me.
the Lalt poison.
Boxcars.
Oh, I wish you fucking critted him and drained his spell slot.
Oh my god.
And the poison damage can't be reduced, right?
Correct.
I can't reduce it.
25.
Oh, that's sick.
Yep.
Well, Aura of Purity gives us resistance to poison damage, but not this poison.
So that's his bonus action, and then
Good bonus action, Jake.
both of his attacks, both of his action abilities are melee attacks. He's out of here. He double moves.
Okay.
He's
I still have
flying
an
away.
idea. I still have an idea.
He's flying towards the gates.
Yep. Whose turn is it?
Yeah, he's pretty hurt. That was the end of his turn. So now it is
How far away is he? Can I get a
100 feet.
specific number? Okay.
Yeah, he's got to fly 50.
Devin.
130 feet, actually. He teleported 30, then he moved 100. Oh, I'll write that down so I remember. Salai, you're up.
I look out at this guy flying away, and I
Fly after him?
no,
Flying out there?
I can't turn into a elemental because I've already used a charge of wild shape. But what I can do as a bonus action, we see just from the outside perspective from this building, we just see Salai run out as a drow, and she points her hand. That wind is still swirling around her arm, and in this like vortex that extends from her finger, this air gathers, this zephyr gathers, and I cast Conjure Elemental, and I will conjure an air elemental, and it 90 feet of fly speed.
Nice. At the end of your turn. So the air elemental's going after him?
Yes, it's going to chase him.
All right. Air elemental's going at him. I'm going to say he's too far away to compel. But he teleports.
Again,
Yes. And now he is standing on the ground at one of the gates.
Whose turn is it?
That was Salai's turn, so now it is the matron mother's turn.
The Aura of Purity's gone, by the way.
Okay. So she needs to save, right, to see if she wastes her action. She made the save. Does that make the spell go away, or does that just mean for this round
She can act.
she can act? Okay.
Yeah, there's no. She has to remove curse to get rid of it.
Yep. All right.
A lot of things are happening to unravel my plans. Still holding up, depends what she does. She sticks around.
She moves out onto the balcony. This is going to give you an attack of opportunity because she's not disengaging. So
Can't
if you,
cast a spell, though, right?
yeah, it will use your reaction. But if you
That's
want
fine.
to, you can make both of you have the option.
Do you have the Warcaster feat?
No, I have Eldritch Mind.
Warcaster lets you use a...
Yep. Does a 20 hit?
Yes.
Okay, she takes 28.
All right.
What are you doing? You smashing her?
Attack of opportunity.
yeah.
She moved out onto the balcony without defending herself.
Okay.
And then she turns back to the balcony, reaches a hand out, and the fire in that brazier begins to grow. She's casting a spell.
I will counterspell. I'm just going to counterspell at 3rd level and roll it. Because
Okay.
I can only go up to 5th level, and if it's under it, then I just waste a 5th level slot.
All right, she's doing. This is 6th level.
So, right call.
Yep.
Because
Yep.
otherwise I would have just wasted it.
That's pretty strong.
Yeah, I got it.
You dispel it.
Dispel it.
All right. She was
Sweet.
trying to flame strike you. The two of you. It would have been a lot of damage. Yeah, that the brazier starts to glow and grow larger and larger, and then you like clench your hand and snuff the fire out.
Cool.
I think so. That's her action. A lot of moving parts in this fight. Dan, give me a Constitution saving throw.
Sake. A leaner.
That's a leaner.
Better. 24.
That made it. All right. That was the same thing that happened to Xavier before, so it was going to stop you from being able to be healed. But you made your save, so it doesn't work. She is done.
My turn?
Yeah, that's you.
Silavar, he kind of reanimated and kind of wildly attacked at Xavier, and then almost recoiling from that, managed to just slash his mother as she ran by to the balcony. And then he raises his hand and he says, "Die, mother." And he's going to cast Finger of Death.
What?
Yep. She makes a con save, difficulty 18.
Okay.
Wow.
She might not have great con.
I think Jake said it's her weakest.
It is. And I got a 16.
Okay, that fails. 62 points of damage.
Pretty good.
Necrotic damage.
Damn.
And then as he like looks past his mother and out to the battlefield where Malkazid is, he speaks to his son.
Okay.
And he says, "Malachi, Malkazid is making a move for the gate. Concentrate your forces on him. Do not let him escape."
Yes, Father.
That's my turn.
I like it. She's hurt. You see her body's sort of withering from that touch.
As my bonus action there at the end, though, I'll also invoke my necrotic shroud.
Okay.
My eyes turn solid black,
All right.
and I get scary.
How does the psychic link work? Does everyone hear that?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, so you hear me reach out across it and tell everyone to marshal the forces.
I like it.
Yep.
Awesome.
I wanted to do that so much earlier while he was flying, but
Salvar's turn. All right. It's Malkazid's legendary action turn. Why don't you roll a d12 for me? Let's figure out which gate he's trying to go through.
Let his son roll it. One of his
yeah,
sons.
go for it. Go for it.
I don't have a D12.
Okay. All right. I got you. Here we go.
I did the same thing.
2.
Menzo Baranzan. So but here's what happens.
This isn't his action. This is a legendary
This is a
action.
legendary action. He is about to go through that gate when Malachi grabs his arm. He
Not what I intended.
looks and yeah, but he's a bit hot-headed.
Yep.
He looks at Malachi and he smiles. And you know that he feels gifted. He feels like he's been gifted something right now. But that's all he does. He's got one more legendary action that'll come up in a minute after Severe, actually. But it's back up to the roof with Jidden. So your sister's not looking too hot. She's realized now that she can't turn invisible around you.
How's it make your mother look?
Withered. Not
Husky?
looking great. Yeah,
Husky?
yeah.
We both hit her with necrotic damage, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She tries to grab you and pull you into a shadow again. Can you give me a strength check?
12.
I saw
Okay.
you roll a 13.
So, she's a fanatic follower of Shar.
12. I have inspiration. Or I think, no, 12 probably be 18. It's probably not.
If you roll a 6, it explodes.
And what she does is fanatical because she knows it's going to end her life. She teleports you into the sky with her,
Smart.
and the two of you are falling.
Did she happen to teleport me towards Malkazid in the gate to Menzel Baranzan? Or
Roll a d20. The higher you roll, the closer you are.
Is there any water nearby that you could just stand on?
2.
Nope. She was smart about it.
Guess who didn't take Featherfall?
Oh, man.
Yeah, you are going to take, let me think, how far up you were. It's, what is it? D6 per 10 feet it's supposed to be?
Yeah.
So we'll say 66.
He's taking that right now. He's falling.
Yeah.
She's holding on to me?
Yeah, she's going to take it too.
Didn't cast Featherfall on himself.
You have Featherfall?
Amazing.
I do.
All right.
Jidden made sure he can get himself out of any situation without help.
Ring of water walking.
Perfection.
Give me a opposed dex check.
I actually have advantage because I am hasted. 25.
She tries to grab onto you, but you kind of roll aside and kick her away from you. And she falls
Amazing.
and hits the ground.
As he rolls and kicks away, he'll use a free use of his alter self, and his mask transforms into his brother's face,
Sick.
the unscarred Jidden Duskrin.
Awesome.
Perfect smile.
Yes.
All right. You're on the ground. You rolled a 2.
Yeah.
It'll take you a round to get to him. It'll take you 2 moves to get to him.
To Malkazid,
Yes.
He's hasted.
Oh yeah.
I am hasted.
Well, you figure out how you're going to do it on your turn. But
Done.
that's where you are at the moment. Severe.
Are we within 500 feet? Am I within 500 feet of Malkazid?
Yes.
Okay. I dimension door. I say in my mind, everyone hears it. Commander, all range weapons on the demon now. And I dimension door, and I'm going to intentionally go into his space.
Okay.
We both take 46 damage. And I'm shunted away from him.
Interesting.
Cool.
So, I don't know if you want to roll separate, or should
You
I
roll and
for
we'll
both?
apply the same number to both of you.
All right, so it's just 11 to each of us,
Kind of a cool move, though.
and I'm right in front of him, and I will use Amorder's Burden again. And I will.
I will fuck.
You know he's got a good wisdom save, right?
He's got to get everything saved.
He has a good everything saved.
I wouldn't worry about it too much.
And advantage. And legendary resistance.
I'll just do a little, get a little chill touch. 20
Probably didn't see that coming.
20.
to hit.
20
That's
to
an
hit.
attack roll.
That's a miss.
Remember when touch AC was his thing? You probably would have hit him.
I'm going to use my last point of inspiration.
That's a hit.
24.
Love it. Okay. I keep forgetting
21.
about it.
He can't regain hit points until the end of his next turn.
Huge. That's very huge.
He takes 12 points of necrotic damage.
Necrotic? Chill touch?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, chill touch is not cold. It's
Yeah, it's
weird.
like a
spooky.
Spooky touch. Spooky touch.
And that's it for good old Zavir. And he's standing right in front of him in front of the gate too. And so with not a ton of hit points.
Malkazid uses his last legendary action of the turn to tell Malachi to kill you.
That might do.
Oh,
Malachi rolls a 19 on the die.
Okay.
So
Is he a champion
Probably
fighter?
not
Save.
he doesn't have a key.
No,
weapon,
I'm-
right?
19 on the
I'm
on the
gonna-
save. On the save.
Okay.
Oh,
okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
you raised a
Yeah,
hearty
boy.
boy there.
Yeah, boy.
He crits on 19.
You're better. I say, you're better at this than your father. He just smashed
You know
every
what?
time.
That's fine. That's fine. That's all a father can hope for.
Yeah, just roll better, dude.
I'm out of inspiration, though.
Awesome. Where is the owlbear?
I'm a drow now. I'm out.
Where?
I'm on the balcony.
All right. No one is inside the keep anymore.
I am. Oh, well, I'm on the balcony. No.
No, you're in there.
Yeah, I'm in there.
You just fingered your mom.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Classic.
Yeah.
Classic drow stuff.
So go ahead and give me a wisdom saving throw then.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
No one's
I'm
failed
not.
this yet.
It gets lair actions when he's not in the lair.
The lair.
It's the layers.
It's in the lair.
16.
You see. You no longer see. Okay, there's no more carrots. We're just doing sticks now.
Okay.
You don't see a future of glory for Salivar. You see your entire family enslaved
Oh, good.
in hell.
Yep. I mean,
You
they're
see
kind of
them-
already been there.
You see them, stuck here for eternity. Unless you give your sword to your mother.
By giving it to her, can I stab her with it?
You hand your sword to her. That's it. That's all that happens.
Okay.
Jidden.
on the ground, bottom of the.
Is he closer to
Oh, we rolled for that. He's further.
Malkazid, or is he closer to?
Yeah, I was gonna say, how far am I from the balcony that I see mommy and my brother on?
You're pretty close to that, like kind of directly below it.
30 feet.
Yeah, up to the balcony. Yep, that's what it was before.
Jidden misty steps
Okay.
up onto the balcony behind his mother.
All right.
The mage.
You get there just in time to see Salvar hand his sword to her.
You should probably just take me out, just in case.
Does he still count as as an ally at this point? He does, right? It's just a temporary.
Yeah. It's just a.
Well, I was going to say the mage hand did not come down with Jidden, so it's still within range above. So bonus action, he's going to move his mage hand down.
Is it Misty Steps in bonus action? I think.
Yeah,
Oh,
it is.
fuck.
It is.
Can I do that with haste? No.
You can't double bonus
Yeah.
action with haste. I mean, with haste, you might be able to climb up there. Double move.
Double move?
Do you have a climb speed?
No.
That's the thief.
Yeah.
I do have a solution to the sword problem.
if you double move, you can still, because I think you climb at half your speed. Or
With a successful check, I think.
Yeah.
tell you what, if you make a DC 20 climb check, then you can attack.
DC 20 acrobatics.
Climb.
There is no climb.
Oh, acrobatics.
Still trying to. Fucking this guy wants to play the next
know.
version of D&D. He's still playing 3.5.
Okay, I'll do that.
All right.
If you fail, does he not make it?
No, he makes it. He just
Okay.
doesn't get to attack.
Got it.
Which he wasn't going to get to.
He has reliable talent.
Jitten has reliable talent. I have a base acrobatics of 10, so that's a 20 without roll.
All right. You've got.
Oh man, Jake should have said 21.
It's almost like you're a high level rogue with a bunch of utility.
Yeah.
So you do some crazy, silly gymnastics thing where we can obviously tell it's a stuntman and not
Yeah.
Not
The hair's
the real
slightly
Jake. Yeah,
different, a
big
little
giant
thicker.
guy.
yeah. But you get up there and you bring the mage hand down. Roll to hit.
Word, as he strikes, the mage hand taps his mother on the shoulder, forcing her to turn around, and she sees the unblemished face of Jitten. Mother, I'm good. That's a 19, but I'm going to use an inspiration.
Okay.
20.
All right, you hit.
Whew.
Anybody get any inspiration left? Are we dry?
I have 2 more.
I
You have 2 more?
Yeah.
I haven't gotten any.
I was going to use one on you if you got.
Should have brought that intro.
Stop killing air elementals.
I know.
5, 41, 45 piercing.
That's funny. I was like thinking about like what action I should take. Then I remembered now because it's gonna kill me.
There's other forces coming to your aid.
And as he stabs, he says, "Hello, mother. It's good to meet you."
Yeah, you stab her. Yeah, Salvar. You see the rapier come through her chest, and then as he pulls it out, she kind of coughs up blood. She doesn't fall though.
Okay.
She's not looking too good.
Whose turn is it? Oh, it's
Malkazid's.
Malkazid. Yeah, we're at the top of the round. All right. Let's see if this thing recharges. No.
Suck it, Malkazid.
You're looking pretty hurt.
He looks fine.
I declined to answer that question.
He's going to attack you once, and he's going to attack Malachi once.
Okay.
Because I think he can kill both of you.
Cleave.
Oh, no, he doesn't have cleave. Just has Darkstar. All right, first I'll roll for you. I rolled a 17 on dice.
Shield.
That's like 97. Even with my inspiration, I don't think I could save you.
I was gonna say silvery barbs, but like it might not even matter. I'm gonna use silvery barbs.
What's that do?
He rerolls, takes lower.
Oh.
It's probably still gonna hit,
It hits.
Can I,
but I give.
is it inspiration close?
I don't know. Am I supposed to tell you? What's your arm class?
60.
Oh.
But with the silvery barbs, I give. Is it Malachi?
Yep.
I give Malachi advantage on his next attack.
Oh, okay.
So
All
even
right.
even with even if he still hits, I can give advantage.
Do you have any resistances to damage type?
No.
Okay.
Did you give me any?
No, of course not.
You should have just said yes.
I'm going.
I think so.
Probably. How many hit points do you have? Definitely.
Yeah.
Single digits?
No. No.
Oh.
43. When I had about that many, he did 100 to me.
I was there. I mean, that's like in the ballpark. Like he does about 50, maybe if he rolls
Did
low.
you say 43?
Yeah.
You're right. 43. That's what he does.
Wait, that brings him to 0?
I'm out.
No, I mean, he does 43 damage.
I have 43.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Damn.
That's really wild.
Oh, man, it could have been 42.
I know, right?
Is there anything? I already used my fucking.
Reduce 1 damage.
Anybody have any inspiration?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Can you reduce
Yes,
damage?
you said
you
you
any
can
time.
use
Oh,
it for
yeah.
everything.
I just reduced it by 6. I rolled it. Wait,
I have
wait, more.
6 hit points.
Oh, yeah. Explodes. 10.
10 hit points.
10 hit
Oh,
points.
my God. We're going
All
to
right.
win this.
All right.
We're totally winning this.
Coming around.
I got
His
to
other
raise my
attack.
inspiration.
Try to kill Malkith.
High five. Great work, team.
Not a crit.
Yeah, my son has a 43 armor class.
Cool. What class do you think he is?
Eldritch Knight.
Eldritch Knight.
Yep.
Fighter.
Yep.
I'm sure Dan has it built on his computer.
I know,
somewhere.
but
He also has shield.
yeah, he does.
He definitely does. Yeah, actually, that would make it a miss because I rolled a 5 to hit. But with Eldritch Shield, yeah, he does. He brings up an Eldritch Shield and stops the attack.
Lovely.
Hell yes.
Lovely. We're just riffing here.
And then
Owlbear.
nope. Malkazid's get a bonus action and a move. He's gonna move after he's done this.
Did anyone else show up? Any
It hasn't been my turn.
Red Wizards?
As he steps backwards into the portal to Menzoberranzan, he says,
You are my new servant, Malachi. Kill the wizard.
but we will kill Zavir next week.
Oh, come on.
A little paternal
Go late.
suicide.
Go late.
God.
Shit.
All right.
Wisdom save.
Thank you for listening to A Tangled Web. Please, if you have time, tell a friend, write us a review, or, just go out and shout it on the rooftops. Check out all of our different social media platforms. You can go to our website and find links at the bottom. There's probably also links on whatever you're listening to right now. That's nastygramrpg.com, and definitely check out the socials because I tend to put little things on there to help with NPCs and visual aids and whatnot. Our intro music was by A Wilhelm Scream. Theme song is Oath by Adrian von Ziegler. All scores by Adrian von Ziegler and Antti Marttikainen. Thanks for listening.
That's nasty.